Alright, welcome back everybody. So, Lily, Grendel, and Phoenix right here all got shot.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Don't get shot. So anyway.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
I'm kind of, like
They're
I said,
fine.
I was confused about the rules about being a fable.
Holly refused to let me see what
because Woodsman took
so
an
I
axe
left
to
her
the
and
head
Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
With like several inches of axe blade in in his brain.
Just remember what I said.
And then got up and walked away.
If you continue to act like
now that wound was healed by the time Bigby found him in
more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
If you notice, his fucking Woodsman's skull was healed
I know.
enough.
I'll have to call you back.
His brain anyway, but he still had the scars in his face.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White?
But he was up and walking around minutes after being axed in the brain. Lily got shot in the chest. She's a troll, arguably much stronger and much tougher. And
so, to recap,
she dropped immediately.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently.
If you were smart, he'd keep one of the pieces so it's not whole.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible to me.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
Him being a perv and
doesn't make sense.
Wanting to bang him means he'd want to keep them alive to keep banging them.
A coward. A liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he...
Him killing Faith doesn't make any sense, though.
But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Does Buffkin have opposable thumbs?
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
Sure.
Anytime.
You got shot, lady.
Can I, ask you a question?
Would you grab me by the pussy?
It's personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending.
No, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Hey, guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
The soulless black eyes and the flying ape chimp. Flying chimp.
Yes,
Crane must have taken it, and he's smarter than
it's not here.
They thought he was.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Floating ship.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
You were drinking.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything.
Detective work.
He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
That's what I
We
said.
can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that.
mind that. Come help me look.
That's a big piece missing. What if he broke that piece into several pieces? Magic lamp turn.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
It's not your fault. Why didn't you stop him? See anybody else? Let's start with it's not your fault.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Okay, why didn't you stop him?
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
He's laughing. See anybody
Didn't
else?
see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
He was drunk.
I'll
Probably.
just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Whoa! I just noticed there's somebody hanging back there. How long has that guy been back there? Is that the hanging man? Why does that sound familiar? I like how he's got his initials on his desk, like that's important. Okay, here we are. Room 207. Start here.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
Crane's fantasy of you.
I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together.
Sexually.
Forgive me if I spare you the details.
There was penetration
I
involved.
keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside.
That's gross.
There's only so much you can repress, you know?
You couldn't have known. We'll get him. What else is there? What else is there?
What else is there?
Come on, let's keep looking.
Letter. Check it out. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Waylon Smith. Okay. Ichabod Crane. I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our little boy blue in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. Wow. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Thanks, Obama. Crane. You said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out the room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together. What has he been doing?
Do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Who is this King Cole? I'm gonna have to look him up too? I don't want to do that. The Office of Business Affairs? Well, book. Official compendium of the
There's
Ring of...
a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Punch him in the dick.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Jesus Christ, dude, shut the fuck up.
PM.
Shut up.
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
You're not needed here.
Just ignore him.
Ignore me?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Go away, man. You're bald.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
This is true.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
That boat is still flying around.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
I'll go to Lily's.
Holly has Lily's things. That'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out, never went anywhere, and is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
I already said I was gonna go to Liller's. Find the witch. Jesus, I got 3 options now?
Leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
She's got her stuff. I'm gonna go to Holly's place.
The witch's identity must be with Lily's stuff. I should go see Holly first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll check in with you later. I hope you know what you're doing.
I'm gonna pick this up in the next episode. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.
It's just when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside,